Welcome to my channel, Level Headed with Depite. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and set the bell notification to all. Please also share this. Let's get into it.
Don't wait up, I've been working hard every day, living dreams for a pay stub, yeah, straight up. 5 years later, like I said, I would make it on my way up. It's all up, coming from the nation, made a foundation, true stuff, yeah, too tough. We ain't giving up on our dreams, everything is ahead of us. Stay true to your path, it's not where you start, it's all where you're at. It's where you end up when your back's to the mat. Do you cripple the flat or get up off your back? Deliver these facts to see them react. The stadium's packed, they all gonna snap. The motivated attract, the escalated attack. The frustrated hit back, yeah, we move fast. I wanna change everything, I swear I'll do anything, just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free, I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no, I won't let go, I won't drop, no, and I won't let go. I won't stop, no, I won't let go, I won't drop, no, and I won't let go. It's automatic, I'm always getting after it. If you ain't working, I don't understand what's happening. It's not enough time just to be imagining. You gotta take some action towards practicing. I know it's not easy, but you gotta get out there. Make your own meaning, can't afford to have doubts. They'll interrupt dreaming, I just wanna look out there. The crowd all screaming. I wanna change everything, I swear I'll do anything, just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free, I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no, I won't let go, I won't drop, no, and I won't let go. I won't stop, no, I won't let go, I won't drop, no, and I won't let go. I won't stop, no, I won't let go, I won't drop, no, and I won't let go. I won't stop, no, I won't let go, I won't drop, no, and I won't let go.
Hello, welcome in everybody. Today we're going to go over Kit Mora. It's a new case that has been brought to me. There is I forget the actual person that brought it to me. They have a Facebook group. I will figure out how to link it into the description of the Tribe Crime Web, I believe is what it is on YouTube. After the video, the person that suggested this case to me, I will be putting it into the description, as I did not hear. I want to do a case introduction here. I have more information on the case that I will cover later. I will cover tomorrow, probably 9 Central Time. I don't know yet. I will be creating a thumbnail this evening and figure out when I will go live on it. Maybe 11 o'clock Central. I don't know. As I know that this one is out of Omak, Washington. The Facebook group to Finding Kit is pinned to the top of chat there. If you want to go and show some support. Let me bring up the missing poster here. Hi, Dree. There's several different posters. We're gonna just use. There's one specific one I want to use here. Just bear with me 1 second. Here it is. All right. Let's do this. I always do this too. Downloads. Sorry, I ended a stream over at Dutch's discussion a little bit ago, talking about Lucian and Mungia. He was missing out of Yakima. This is Kit Mora. Kit went missing last contacted was November 2021, is what I've gathered. This is family and friends at a little vigil here. There's some sisters, some mothers, some aunts, some cousins, whatever in the picture, just friends in the picture. I don't know much about this, as I did make contact with the family earlier, but I wanted to do a case introduction here as hi, Real Talk with Amanda, and hi, Sluggy, hi, Lady Butterfly, hi, Dree. I wanted to, I like your avatar there, Real Talk with Amanda. I wanted to get into this a little bit here. Here's the missing poster. So Esmerelda Nelson Mora, also known as Kit. So we're going to call Esmerelda Nelson, we're going to call them Kit. Missing from Omak, Washington. Missing since officially September 29th, 2022. Age at the time of the disappearance was 16. Age now is 17. Kit is 5'2", 140 to 160 pounds. Brown hair, brown eyes. Esmerelda Nelson Mora is a missing endangered teenager who went missing from Omak, Washington on September 29, 2022. Esmerelda is a non-binary who was born female. They go by the name Kit. Kit was 16 years old at the time of their disappearance and is now 17 years old. They are 5'2" tall and weighs 140 to 160 pounds. They have brown hair, was dyed black, and at the time of disappearance, brown eyes. Was dyed black at the time of disappearance, and they had brown eyes. They have a small scar on the left cheek. They have their ears pierced. They do have medical issues that do require medication. Kit last had contact by phone on November 11th, 2021. So on November 11th, 2021 was the last time that they had phone contact. Currently reported missing September 29th, 2022. Their phone was disconnected after that, and family was blocked on all social media. A friend of them contacted police in September 2022 because family and loved ones had no contact with Kit. Kit's mother told police that she ran away in April 2022. Kit's mother never reported them missing. September 29, 2022 was when an official missing persons report was made. Kit could possibly travel to Lawton, Oklahoma, Oregon, California, or still be in Washington. If you have any information regarding Kit's disappearance or know their whereabouts, please call 911 Omak, Washington Police Department 509-826-0383 or Colville, Washington Tribal Police at 509-634-2472. Flyer made, founder, creator, and guardian voice of the missing nationwide. There is a Facebook group down there. Hey, Earth, how are you? Hey, Raz. I wanted to get into this case. There is some other important information. I'm going to read you another thing. There is some videos. I've made contact with the sisters and got everything. Crime Web on YouTube, and I will get that link for you and put it in the description. They also have a Facebook page, so they have been working with the family closely. There's another one called Missing in Pacific Northwest, which has been covering this case. They have a Facebook group as well, which I will get and link in here as I will be speaking with them as well. There is one little piece that I do want to read on this on Kit here, as Kit is non-binary. And if I do make a mistake, I apologize to the family up front. If I do make a mistake by saying her, him, or anything else, it's not out of disrespect. It's reading over stuff, and I'm trying to do this as respectful and as professional as possible, with keeping that in mind as they're non-binary. So Omak, Washington is 3 hours north of Yakima, Washington. So it's about 192 miles north of Yakima, Washington. Only 6 minutes late this time. You're good, Earth. You didn't miss much. I just read a poster and just introducing the case. So I want to get into what the family wrote here. Some things don't make sense. I'm just started digging today at 1 o'clock into this case. Or not 1 o'clock. My time, 12 o'clock. Then I was live over at Dutch's discussion at 1 o'clock my time. And then I was on the phone with Brandy for a little bit, Brandy Neal, and the Michael Vaughn case for a little bit. Answered some messages to Lucian's parents and made some contact with some other people. And here we are back at this. There is a video that I don't want to play today that I'll probably play tomorrow. And then get any other information in this case. This one is very interesting to me, and I want to do what I can do to help. We need to spread the word on this one. I will be posting a flyer after this. I want to read this to you. This is from Finding Kit's Facebook page. Please listen to and share my story and visit Finding Kit on Facebook to bring awareness to my story. My name is Kit. This is one of the sisters wrote this. I live in the southeast corner of Washington, 1 hour, 15 minutes south of Yakima. I'll keep my eyes open. Thank you, Ruth Ann. My name is Kit. This is one of the sisters that wrote this, aka Esmerelda Mora. The woman to the right is Lorie Sue Nelson. She gave birth to me 17 years ago. Due to extreme abuse and neglect, I was removed from her care at the age of 4. I was finally safe. And trigger warning for anybody out here. Hope you're doing well yourself. Please send me this flyer and any other missing flyers you may have that you want me to post on my TikTok. I followed you there. Okay, cool. I'll take a look, Earth. Let's get back into this. I'm not going to read comments anymore in chat until I'm done reading this, and then you guys can give me your thoughts or any other comments that you leave or questions while I'm doing this. Please leave them because I'll go back through them. So she gave birth to me 17 years ago due to extreme abuse and neglect. I was removed from her care at the age of 4. I was finally safe, free and of her evil and hate that she carries for her children, or so I thought. Fast forward 12 years later, Lorie Sue came back for me. She cunningly convinced me that she loved me and intended on giving me the family I never had in a home filled with love and acceptance. So I packed my things and said goodbye to everyone and everything I knew. My best friends, my school, my great-grandparents, my family, everything to take my chance to have my mama and experience the motherly love and bond I only ever heard about. Despite the past, I look forward to a promised and bright future. After coming to Omak, we started our family. Unfortunately, my honeymoon was short-lived and quickly turned from bad to worse. Lorie Sue knew of my struggles with many things, including my identity struggles, and I was led to believe she loved me for who I am, no matter what. I was wrong, but I was wrong, very, very wrong. She quickly began the cycle of abuse once again, but only this time it would lead to my disappearance. Being 16, Lorie Sue thought I was her competition instead of her child. She became convinced I was seeking the attention of her boyfriend, Kenneth Diaz. She went as far as pushing me down a flight of stairs after I denied sleeping or trying to seduce Kenneth, because me to break my foot that went untreated. My family has no idea of everything I endured. While in Lorie Sue's care, all they know now is that I am gone. I have vanished. After my family learned of my disappearance, they jumped into action and began working to find me. Conversations started, missing child posters were created, and a deep fear set in. Lorie Sue and Kenneth Diaz not only tore down my poster, They fled Omak and moved to East Wenatchee overnight. When Lorie Sue Kenneth Diaz's apartment was cleaned out, a bloody mattress was found, and for some reason, flooring was torn out and a massive amount of bleach was used by the landlord owner at the Stampede Apartments. Why? Please help me. Don't let me get forgotten. They say it takes a village, and we know it's going to take the help of many to find me and find out what happened. We understand that it can be scary to stand up and speak out, but please, if you know something, please say something. Please contact the Omak Police Department and ask for answers. This is a little sad one. Hey, Purple. This is a sad one here because I read this earlier. I said I need to introduce this case to my following of people here as that. There's some video interviews. I'm connecting with Missing in Pacific Northwest to get some of the interviews that have been done and to get permission to play them here on my channel. There's a lot of more. Thank you so very much for talking about Kit's case. Yes, Skyzy. It is said, I was told that it is said that that Kit was on her way to Yakima. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what is going on in this case. Guru, thank you so very much. And Charlotte, I'm going to do everything I can. We'll get some resources together, and we're going to help you. I'm going to play, and I don't know, and while you're listening here, and I know you're at work, and I know you got other things going on as well. I just want to tell you one thing, Charlotte. There's a video here, and I don't know if this is you or your other sister. And I wanted, so this one, there's a video here. It's a pretty long video, and I will be going over this and then giving my insight of everything going on in this case. And I want to dig a little bit more. I wanted to do a little introduction. And then at some point, Charlotte, I will have you on. And our prayers go with you. And don't stop looking and don't lose hope. One way or another, we have to find Kit and bring them home. And that's very, very important out there. I do see some other little videos here. I'll play some of this now, and then I'm going to break it down tomorrow as I can get some more understanding here.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. But I haven't had a chance to make it up there. I really want to go up there, but I'm a little worried that if I go up there that, you know, I am the poster of things, so. Looking at delayed comments.
Right, it's hard to have like a conversation to yourself. You're like, so wait, what now? Yeah.
I'm going to break this down tomorrow. This is, everybody understand, this was her very first video. This is her sister. And I don't know who this is, but I will find out who it is. I'm just going to play a little bit of this so you can get some little bit of background here. And then what I'll do is tomorrow I'm going to break this video down. And then we're going to do some searching and see what we can find. I'm going to get some more posters made to Charlotte. I know you're listening. We're going to get some more colorful posters made and get those triangulated. I reached out to some of my contacts over here on YouTube. I'm going to get some more people to play this video and to push her case here. I'm going to mute back out. We're going to play this, a little bit of it here. Thank you, Duchess.
I know, I'm sitting literally for the past, like, however long I've been live. I'm like, oh, yeah, I just don't know what to talk about. So here we are. I'm here, hiding in the bathroom.
Good time from the kids, guys. Well, so there's 5 people in here. Maybe if we could ask people to share the live, I'm going to go ahead and share it right now myself. If everybody else wants to do that, go ahead and invite people to come in maybe, and then we can kind of start going over stuff. Hey, Crystal, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. I hope your house is doing good there in Florida. That was super scary, girl. I can't believe it. You guys wrote it out at home. I give you a lot of credit. I'm like, yeah, my friends in Florida are gangster. Like hurricane, no problems. We're gonna ride that out, right, guys?
Might as well.
Right?
Yeah.
It's expensive to evacuate. Let's be honest. I mean, who has money for gas, hotel? I mean, yeah.
No, I get that.
Yeah. So, I guess where do you want to start? I mean, do you want to start like talking about basically like what you guys know or when you found out? I mean,
well, see, this is what I mean. I don't even know. I don't know where to start. I guess from the beginning.
Yeah, right.
Always be the best. Yeah.
So I know that you guys kind of found out like not right away when it happened. No, and so that kind of like left you guys kind of in a like not a good place, you know, like almost like standing back here at first base and they're already running on. So once you guys found out, you guys went ahead and contacted the police, but nobody had contacted them really before other.
Exactly. So what happened was a friend of Kit's or Esmeralda. How do you get a hold of Kit? How do you, and I was like, well, funny story. I don't, we don't talk anymore. We haven't been close in a really long time. I just, and they were like, oh, okay. Well, do you know where they were living? And I was like, last I heard they were in Omak with their mother. And I gave, that friend, and I won't say the name because they're a minor as well. But, I gave that friend the information that I had of like Lorie's name. We didn't have an address at the time because my dad didn't know. So I was like, this is all I know. And they took it and ran with it. They went to Omak with their grandma and went to go find Kit, and they ended up going to the police department, and the police department reached out to Lorie, and Lorie was like, oh yeah, no, Kit ran away in April and with a boyfriend or girlfriend. From my understanding, what was said was like, Lorie was like, oh yeah, no, I was at work when they left. I had seen them packing, and when I came home, they were gone. And which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because why would you do that as a mother?
Yeah, like as a parent, why aren't you going to make sure that you know where your kid is?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and it's like, I get it. Like so say like Lorie was like, oh yeah, okay, so they don't want to live with me anymore. Set something up then,
Yeah. Like you make sure the other parties involved know something like.
Exactly. It's not just,
and at least as a parent, know who your kid's going with then. Like, all right, fine. You guys are going to find your own way. You're going to go on your own, but at least have a name and a phone number to get a hold of you at some point.
It doesn't make sense to know nothing.
No, not at all. And then so what happened next? Yeah.
And then after that,
I see you, Duchess. You're fine. All right. I'm going to start this back up again.
That doesn't sound like them at all. They wouldn't leave little kids alone. That was kind of like my first red flag was like, okay, I know that they watched their younger siblings. Why would they leave the kids alone?
Yeah.
That's not like them. That's not what they would do because, they used to help my dad with my small children. So I knew that that's not,
it doesn't equal up.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And so I was like, okay, well, I started telling my mom, I think Megan had found out because I had told basically everybody in the family. I was like, okay, listen, something's not right. Like, kid's gone.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Hey, mods, can you go grab True Crime Tribe's link to YouTube and put it in chat for anybody? True Crime Tribe is the one that gave me the information to cover this case, and I want to thank them. And it'd be greatly appreciated if we can go over there and get them to 1,000 subscribers. They're at 777. They do a lot of here. True Crime Tribe. If you want to post the Facebook page, I'm gonna add as moderator. I added you as a moderator. If you want to go grab your Facebook page that you want people to go and support you on, you're making videos constantly for a lot of cases that I cover, including Michael Vaughn, Lucian Munguia, and there's so many other ones that I see you posting reels and different stuff for different missing people. And it's greatly appreciated because everybody should go over there and subscribe. And I made you a mod, so drop the one that you want. And we're going to continue on. I'm learning this story. I haven't watched this video yet. This is the first time I'm watching, and I'm watching with you guys.
Know where I don't know what happened. Kid's gone.
Right.
And from there it went to, okay, we need to file a missing persons report, and the police just weren't taking it. They're like, oh no, the mother has to file. Oh yeah, no, very sheltered, very sheltered, mate. But
sheltered life, yeah.
Yeah, no, we were all like, okay, missing persons report. Police were like, no, can't do it. We went to Yakima Police Department to try and get a police report filed. They wouldn't take it because, you know, this isn't the county they went missing in. And we were like, okay, yeah, it makes sense. We get it. And then we called the sheriff's department because they would have a little bit more jurisdiction based on, you know, where Kit had lived here.
Right.
And they were like, yeah, no, not here. Can't do it. And then I basically started blowing up Okanagan County Sheriff's Department because that's where they are, you know?
Yeah.
And they were telling me, oh no, Lorie has to file a missing persons report. You have to get the mother to do it. You have to do this, you have to do that. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. I'm telling you that something's not right. Why does the mother, I was like, and the mother doesn't even have legal custody.
Yeah.
Like,
and now, when was the last time they had posted online as well? Like, Kit?
I think the exact day was either November 11th. I think it was November 11th of 2022.
Okay. Of 2022 or 21?
2021. We're not
2021. So, I mean, and most teenagers are pretty on their phones. So, like,
right.
To not be posting anything since November of 21 that's very strange. And then the school, come to find out at the school too, that they hadn't been going for quite some time.
Exactly.
Do you remember the dates on that?
So, a friend from the high school in Omak had said that Kit didn't really go to school often anyway, but they didn't see them after Christmas at all. After
Christmas break at all. And then it took them all the way until it was March or April to unenroll.
No, it was January 11th that the school.
Wow. Okay. So earlier.
Like, they unenroll because they're not showing up.
Wow.
And when I spoke to the school, they said that, because I spoke to the guidance office, and they basically said, oh yeah, we tried to follow Becca Bill procedure, but we couldn't get a hold of the mom, and they're already old enough that they can make the decision whether or not they want to go to school anyway. So.
But even though no parent, no legal guardian, nobody had signed them out.
Exactly.
They just let them stop going to school. It was okay.
Yeah.
So that's like another part of the system they're kind of failing at the same time, which is kind of sad. Yeah.
And then you go into, you know, their mom having said that they ran away in April.
Right.
And that, I don't know. So that alone to me is weird because that is Kit's birth month.
Right.
You were born April 22nd. So it's like, you know, that's an easy month to remember. It's
almost too convenient.
Exactly. And then Kit being missing, you lead into the CPS case that has been opened, and Kit not even being mentioned in it. They didn't mention to anyone that the child had run away.
Right. So you're going through the CPS case, you're having your other children removed, and you don't even think to mention at that time that, hey, by the way, we're over here and I'm missing another child too.
Yeah. Oh, my fire alarms are going off.
That's not scary at all. That's not terrifying.
No, it just means that,
I'm
the
choosing.
typical chicken nuggets are burning.
Pizza burning, no big deal.
Yeah, no, the usual.
Yeah. Okay, so the CPS thing happens there, and it was yeah, because they had, I'm not going to name any names or anything because it's a minor, but a minor had helped out in the home and had been babysitting and came home and told their parents about what they saw after they'd been told not to go to this room that was locked, because if you give these babies attention, then I'm going to have to give the babies attention. Yeah. And so when the teenager had come home and told their parents, the dad said, he was like, I've never called CPS on anybody in my entire life. He's like, and I felt like I had to. So that's pretty interesting. So you've got all that kind of leading up to, right? And coming into all that.
And then you add in the fact that the mother's family members are coming forward and saying so much, like that she's capable of murdering her child, and that she's capable of, trying to set a family member's bed on fire. And
I mean, literally set somebody's bed on fire with them in it, and the person is scarred from that. Like,
yeah. And then I know that my nephew, who actually is Kit's father, she's absolutely she's basically beaten him more than anyone I know, well, Megan can say more about that because she's his girlfriend, and I was really young when all that happened, so I don't remember a whole lot. I just remember, my mom always coming home and being like, oh my gosh, she did it again, things like that.
Yeah.
And police would constantly get involved with them. I remember that a lot too.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's just, and then I know that there's that one report that the person made about there being that blood being cleaned up in the apartment. Like it was like an extreme amount of blood or whatever at the time. And that hasn't been necessarily confirmed or whatever, but they also haven't been investigated by the police either.
Exactly. Megan had showed everything to officers, and I don't remember exactly, but I think Megan said that they sent an officer to Lorie's apartment, and the officer kind of walked through, checked closets and stuff to see if anybody was in there, and he basically came out and was like, oh, I didn't see any blood. But this would have been
it wouldn't be cleaned up in the last how many months?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I mean, we all watch Dateline and all those shows, right? Like, what, any luminol used? Because you find everything with that. I mean, I don't get it. You know what I mean? I'm over here
it doesn't make sense to just walk through a home and be like, oh yeah, no, I didn't see any blood. Especially with that CPS case, because this is what I was thinking. With that CPS case being open, obviously they're going to have to go through and completely clean the home, because I've had my own open. I know what that is like, to have to make sure, okay, my home needs to be clean, my home needs to be right. And you'd have to clean all that up. There's no way that a cop would come in and see blood. But if they were to come in and use forensic equipment, I guarantee there'd be a lot of blood there because of the abuse that happened with those other children.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to watch the rest of this. I encourage other ones too. Saves me in the lives. She calms my anxiety and keeps me on track. Charlotte, good. I'm gonna have a lot of questions for you, but they're gonna be different than what you guys did here, and we'll get into it and stuff. I wanted to introduce this case. This is a very, very important case. I think it should not go underneath the radar. I don't think it should be swept underneath the rug. I'm not sure if it's any help at all, but I have a missing person group. It has 2K people in, but I had to archive it because I couldn't do it on my own. It was just UK as in England, but if anyone can help, definitely. I can open it up again and do it USA too. That would be cool, Lady Butterfly. Definitely. I mean, there's a lot of missing people out there. There's a lot of cases that go on that are like this case here. I want to pause it here because I have a feeling that it gets more gruesome in. And for people that are listening, I'm sorry about the trigger warning on this one. It's mind-boggling. This could have slipped through the cracks. Yeah, and it's more or less like where's Kit? They are missing. And at the end of the day, I don't know. I need to figure out some more details. And I saw this video here. And if you go to the Finding Kit webpage and or the Facebook page, if you go to photos, go down to videos, this video's there if you want to watch the rest of it. And I would like to go over it tomorrow. And I'm going to open up panel to viewers here and maybe brainstorm afterwards, see what we can do to help them. I will also reach out Charlotte as well. We'll go back and forth on Messenger this evening and see what we can do. I want to pause there for a reason. I want any of my subscribers on purpose. I paused here. Go follow their page. Go listen to the rest of this video and watch it. And then we'll watch all of it through its entirety and go over it and see once our thoughts, our help. I'm going to watch it tonight. Thank you, Kelly. And thank you, Duchess, for putting it in there. And True Crime Tribe, thank you for bringing this one to me. I think this is one that we look into. I'm probably going to do some deep diving on it. And Charlotte, I'll probably ask you some questions surrounding the case of some different people as we dig into some stuff on it. And we'll see what we can uncover and see what we can do here. I stopped here on purpose because I want them to get the views over there on Facebook. The more views that video on Facebook gets, the more people that are the more people that watch that Facebook video, the more people that are going to become interested into the case. So if you have a Facebook and you can share that video and you can share it into different groups, share it into some indigenous places, share it in the comment section if you can't share it as like an open thing. Anywhere where you can share that video right there so that people can see what's going on here and see what happened to Kit. That's what we need to do. That's how we need to help. And for right now, I'm going to come back tomorrow. I don't know what time, probably during the day at some point, play the entire video. After this video gets some views, play the entire video, let it play all the way through, then have a group discussion afterwards. And anybody's free to join tomorrow. And I just want to come up with what we can do. We'll put a trigger warning scrolling through. So anybody that comes here tomorrow, there'll be a trigger warning. And if you're just coming in here, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the thumbs up. And please leave a comment after this video, because what makes it or break it for somebody onto another platform is the comment section. Getting the videos in front of people. I wanted to keep this one short. I didn't want to lose interest into this case. And there is more here in this video. I only played 18 minutes, or probably more like 10 minutes of the video. It's a 41-minute video. I don't know what else is in there. I was watching it here the first time with you guys. And I want them to get the views. I want them to get the the stuff. They've been working so hard to help, whether it's bringing justice to Kit or whether it's finding Kit. Kit's still missing. And I encourage any other YouTuber, if you're out there watching this and you want to play this video, go for it. Do it. The more eyes and the more stuff, I'll leave my TikTok for you on Twitter. Oh, perfect, Earth. I just wanted to bring a brief introduction to this case. I wanted to keep it short and sweet for you. And tomorrow will be a longer live where we're going to watch this whole video, all 41 minutes of it. It's your first one, Charlotte. Charlotte, if you have a follow-up video to this one that's private or that is somewhere else, I would love for you to DM it to me in Messenger. And then well, let me go over them. Let me get stuff introduced to my audience and see if we can. I send it to you on Facebook. Thank you, Charlotte. And let me watch them, and then I'll have some questions and stuff. And then at some point, Charlotte, I will interview you, maybe after the holidays and stuff. It's connected to a live event I had a few weeks ago. Perfect. The more videos that I have, the more stuff that I can show here, the more that we can break down things. And I'm going to try to get Missing in PNW to collaborate with me on some things that I'm not going to know the answer to. I do have a following of my own in my own Facebook page that I will create a little research thing and some ideas and some tips there as well. And Charlotte, you're more than welcome to come over and watch things that are put in there or what to help you. And I do all my pages. So if you're like a person that likes to do something good or to help share posters or have an idea of, hey, we should do this because I know this, or hey, I know that this this is a great place to put stuff. Definitely. That's why I make the little group there. I have a lot of good people in there. I have like 600 people in there, and they're currently helping other cases as well. And I know when they hear this story, because I'm going to share this into that actual group to start it into like a little research and how we can get posters out, how we can get flyers out. And if anybody here, Sleuth Mom, I know when you're going to watch this later, if you could make me a poster as well. And Duchess, I know that you'll be working on some posters too. The more posters of different styles, the better. It allows posting. And Charlotte, I'm going to have some of my team start posting into some missing groups and into some other places and get stuff out there. And I don't know how long you've been around here. I know maybe a couple months, but we're going to help you get the message out there. I belong to a lot of, I belong to some different indigenous groups, and they very well respect me for what I've done for them and what I will continue to do for them. And I will get the posters and stuff displayed there personally myself, as I have some workers that have started to gain some of their respect, but they respect me a lot. And that's important here. And I want to keep that respect with them and help them at the same time. This case is very, very important. I feel like it's being swept underneath the have to go, be safe and take care. Happy Thanksgiving to you and everyone in chat. Definitely. And Earth, I will reach out to you on Messenger or on Twitter and get that done. And Charlotte, I do have some people that can show you and to help you into the more different posters, the more eye-catching. Yes, definitely. We want you to look over them, make sure information is correct on them. So it'll be a lot. I do see some of the posters there. We can definitely make some different stuff. If you have any more pictures of Kit, it would be appreciated. Or point me in the direction of where we can get them. And we'll help out. We'll do whatever we can here. I work with a lot of different families. It's important to them. It's important to me. and we just go from there. And sorry, I got messages and notifications coming in, but I just definitely want to thank all my subscribers here and mods. You guys are great. And we need to continue to show stories like this. This is a very interesting one, Charlotte, and we're going to see what we can do to help. I'm going to ask some questions to you at some point. Let's get through the holiday here. I will play some videos and go over some other stuff and make some lives out of it. And I'm going to share a poster after this too. And anybody here that has a channel or doesn't have a channel, but has a community tab, if you could share the posters or share my lives. Sorry, I am late. Sleuth Mom, this is one we're going to want to get together with Duchess and stuff and get some posters and stuff. I'm going to create another room and get, we'll make some new posters and some new information. And so for tomorrow, let's everybody watch this. If you want to participate, I'm going to have open panel tomorrow. I'll just call it at 10 a.m. is going to be 8 a.m. over in Pacific Northwest. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'll do a live tonight, and then the live tomorrow we'll play this complete video, and then we'll discuss it. I'll have some open panel, and we're going to discuss this case and this case only. We can compare it to other cases, but I want to stay on to this case, as there's a lot of important discussions that we need to have. A lot of, we'll be able to speculate a little bit. We'll be able to throw some theories around and see what's, I will catch the replay. Yes, Alicia. And Sleuth Mom, definitely. And Sleuth Mom, I encourage you and Duchess and anybody else that is a creator, go grab this video from their Facebook page. The Facebook page is Finding Kit. Go to videos or go to photos, and the video's in there. It's definitely a place that you should grab the video. And if you want to do some type of a video or something else, the more people that we have showing this one, the more people it's going to get in front of. And that's the point here. Raise a little noise. And if you're just coming in, hit that thumbs up. And definitely see if we can make a difference. And I know I'm rambling on here. I just want to get out everything. And even if you stop up for 10 minutes or you stop in or whatever, I know that people will be traveling tomorrow for the holiday and stuff. I just feel it's important to get this one out there and to get the video out there. And one question, Charlotte, I'm going to ask you is well, I guess we don't know. If you know dates and times that police were called to that residency, can you please give them to me in a private message? It won't be public knowledge. I just need to do some researching. As I got research teams here listening, we want to do some research. We want to see what's going on. We want to know, I can go back and listen to dispatch calls. So if there's any type of incident, even if it's 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was, if you know there was phone calls made to the residency and stuff, don't put it here in chat. Put it in a direct message to me. And I want to look if I'll see if I can figure out dates and times. Well, even if you can figure out some dates, because time-wise we can I mean, they're 30-minute segments, but I have a lot of people that are able to go into it. And in Omak, I'm going to look up and see if we can get some FOIAs pulled and see what was going on there too. And Duchess, you're more than welcome to help. Sleuth Mom, Callie Dime, Callie Thunder, anybody else that's on my research team. I want to get together and see what we can do. Let's pull up some information and see if we can bring some stuff. We don't have to bring it to YouTube or to social media, but if we can get some answers or some other information, help for Charlotte and family, for Kit's family, and maybe we can get some answers, or maybe we know that there's a 911 call that was made, or maybe we know that other things were going on, or just different stuff like that. And if you're just now coming in here and you're going to go back and watch, I just want to let the people coming in right now, trigger warning on the video that I played earlier. It may be gruesome to some. It's a real life story, and I will be playing it tomorrow. If you can get me any USA mod, my Facebook group is yours. If you can get me any USA mod, my Facebook group is yours. I don't know, Lady Butterfly. If you look up Levi on Facebook, Bling, if you want to drop my Facebook group, and Lady Butterfly, come into my Facebook group, and when you come in there, I'll see you come in there, and then we'll talk and see once what we can do as far as your Facebook page. We could probably help you with your Facebook page, and I mean, if it has 2,000 members in it, it will help to. We can use it for other cases. We can use it for this case. We can use it for a lot of different things. So we'll definitely. There's my Facebook group. If you want to join that, it's dropped down in there. If you have a problem with getting into my Facebook group, my email and everything else is on my about page. So there's my emails there, my Twitter's there, my TikTok's there. I believe my Instagram's there. If it's not, my Facebook I know for sure is there. But anyways. This is a prime case of if you see something, say something. And a lot of things could be prevented here. If you see something, say something. But it seems like me that we need to dig into this one. We need to figure out, I need to see the other interview. I know that there is some other interviews, and then I want to do and ask my own questions to any of the family members. And there'll be questions that I have, and we'll do some of it live and some of it not live, as we don't want to hurt the case. I need to know where the case stands at and different stuff. So until the next one, everybody, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to play this interview. I'm going to play the other interview, and we're going to discuss them. If you want to find them, this interview, the other one I'm going to save as like a premiere after this interview, but we'll play this one. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Then we'll bring the brand new one that was just sent to my direct message, and we'll play that one live here for everybody. And then I know that there's another one out there as well, and it will be there'll definitely be some good information tomorrow. We'll get some discussion going on. So later, everybody, until the next one, if you see something, say something.